Hey guys, it's that time again. It's teardown day. We have to head out of this great campground, Timothy Lake North. It's awesome here. And this week I traveled even further into the park where we saw like much more of the park than we did when we did the review. I mean, this park is huge, but it's time for us to say goodbye until we come back next time. So stay tuned, everybody. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us. We would love to have you aboard. Some of the stuff that we have to put away. We didn't put out much because it was a short stay, but this is only some of the stuff that we have to put away. Teardown day is nothing but chaos in our RV. So when we're tearing down, we have a bunkhouse inside this RV, so we just throw things in the bunkhouse. Nobody's gonna be using it. We travel in the front, so no one uses the back unit. So everything goes into the bunks. On the bottom bunk, TVs go on the top bunk. We put a little sheet over it, and everything stays still. Nothing jumps and bounces. Everything is safe. So remember, if you're traveling and you're a newbie, if you put things on the bunks or on the bed in the room, it won't jump off. I just put like a little cover on top, and that keeps everything from jumping around on the bunks. Taking my time during teardown day. I'd come out early, put these things away. Look at Grayson in the back row having fun. He's my film guy, so he's helping me take some of these shots. Look at my helpers during teardown day. Those are my little helpers there. Okay, now we're doing the most dreaded part of teardown day. We're dumping the tanks. Again, we have videos on how to unclog your black tank, and that video is also good just dumping. So if you haven't checked out that video, check it out. After we do the dump, I'm also gonna take a walk over to the trash, the dumpsters, to dump out our trash because we're right next to the exit. So when we turn around with the RV to go out, the dumpster is totally out of the way, so we're just gonna walk over right before we leave so I can dump out the trash. You see, right behind our RV is the exit to the campground. So the trash dumpster, I'm gonna swing around slowly, is back in that direction there. It's walking distance, it's really close, but I'd rather walk over there than take the truck, wasting gas, or hook up to the RV, wasting more gas. Okay, we finished the dump. Put some Happy Campers down the toilet. Also put some Dawn dish liquid down the toilet with a little bit of water, just so that when we're driving, everything moves around, but that's what we gotta do. Finished with the dumping. I swept up a little in the RV. You'll be amazed at how much dog hair you find in the RV. We swept 3 times today, and each time we swept, you would think it was the first time with the amount of dog hair. You dog owners know. I've heard other YouTubers saying the same thing, but I never realized how much dog hair comes off your dog. When our dog was young, almost no hair came off of him, but now it's hair everywhere. I'm letting Grayson get a turn walking the dog. Let's see how well he does walking him. He was tripping up just a few seconds ago, but I'm trying to get him to do some things. Oh, look at the dog taking a little squat. At least he's not doing a number 2. Had to make sure I had a poop bag. Couldn't find my poop bag, but it's deep down in my pocket. Had to make sure. Always pick up the canine waste. And they have poop bags all around the park. That's one thing I love about Thousand Trails, is that they have poop bags for your dog around the park. State parks have it too. I've seen it there. But it's always nice to have it around the park just in case you forget your own poop bag. Look at these 2 lovely, well, it's 3 empty spots here. As we took our hikes yesterday, as I mentioned before, this place is huge. It has so many sites here, more than I can imagine. Didn't know it was so many. Now we have to see who's walking who. Is Mac walking Grayson, or is Grayson walking Mac? But as I was mentioning, this campground has so many sites. We walked all the way to the back and saw so many sites, so many cabins. I didn't even know how many sites there were, and now there's a lot. Sorry about that interruption. Mac took a poop and we cleaned it up. I wish I would have got that part of the campground and the review, which has loads of sites. I'm gonna show you the road from the exit, the opposite of the exit of where the campgrounds is just unlimited looking. Down this road, opposite the exit, is where all the sites are. There's a lot of cabins down there too. It's very, very beautiful. And it's out of the way of everything. So it's like if you're a camper and you just want to be out in the woods away from everybody, Timothy Lake North is your place. If you go all the way straight down, I mean, it's unlimited amount of campsites down there. It was a lot that was empty. We headed back to our rig now. I'm telling you, this park is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at it. We're just walking through the park and just look at the landscaping, look at the scenery. You would think you were in an upscale state park. And again, this is Timothy Lake North. It's right up the road from Timothy Lake South. Beautiful campground. Fits all size rigs. Class A's, C's, B's, pop-ups. I even saw a lot of tents. The kids ran off ahead of me. They saw the trailer, so they went running off. I mean, this park is so huge and the roads are so huge. And this is one way, and it's so huge, the roads. But once they saw the camper, they took off. So I'm gonna continue with our tear down as we get ready to hit the road. And you guys wanna join us next week. Next week we'll be at Scott Run. We're going back to Scott Run. Oh, I think it's Scott Run. I have to confirm that with my schedule, but I think I did get a text and we're going to Scott Run next week. Now it's time for me to do my final checks before I close out the slide. Turn off the water heater. There we go. Make sure I turn off a lot of the switches in here because you want to be driving and running out your battery. Make sure the vent is closed. Make sure these switches are off. Now it's time to bring the slide in. This is like the boring thing, but as you're bringing it in, you're looking around just to see that there's nothing to obstruct the slide. Got to turn off the AC. Did that before too. You'll end up to your next destination with a dead battery. Toggle this bad boy off. I don't want the heat. I want it off. 75 degrees in here. That's it. You just heard it cut off. Be sure to check out our next video. That's when we're going to go over our internet connectivity. We have an updated hotspot that we're using, and it works greatly on the East Coast. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Again, it's going to be a new hotspot that we're using, a new hotspot for the whole rig, and you can power up to 5 devices. It's excellent, but that's going to be on the next episode. We are hooked up. Now it's time to hit the road. See you later, Timothy Lake North. Until next time. So we have to go get some gas. I made it here without going to get gas, but now we have to get gas before we get back. We're gonna show you guys in the next episode, like I said before, the hotspot that we use, and we're also gonna show you the essentials of Moochdocking. You're gonna have to have these essentials with your Moochdocking. There's a lot of videos on it, but those of you that like our channel, maybe you never saw it before, or you just want to see some content from us. But we're going to go over the hotspot that we use and the Moochdocking essentials. For now, we're going to get some gas before we park up this rig and head back to the city. Passing through these mountains, these are the best parts when we're driving going to the campground or we're leaving the campground. I just love these areas, these mountainous areas, so much greenery, especially in the summertime. One of the worst parts of the trip is when you hit traffic. This time it's a little bit of construction. Sharing the road with trucks, drivers, cars, motorcycles, and all. I stay in this left lane here going slow as I can. Saving on gas. I have to refuel. I'm dreading that. You guys gotta pray for me. We're just off the highway. Now I have to get gas before we take the rig back to where we store it and set up. But pray for me with this gas because we're not empty, but we have like 41 miles until empty. So this is like one of the times where it's the lowest before we fill up. But the gas looks like it's going down. Last time we were up here, it was 509. So I'll let you know what it is now. All right, we made it to the gas station and it looks like the price for the gallon went down by like 10 cents, 15 cents, because it was 509 and now it's 4.94 a gallon, which is excellent. Hope you guys can hear me because like we're out here and it's like traffic going by, but it went down by like 15 cents, a little over 15 cents, which is really good. Here's the price there. Went all the way down to $4.94 a gallon, $6.19 for diesel. All right, let's see where this is gonna stop. Should stop pretty soon because the most I ever had was $89. So this is close to the most I ever spent. $88.37 for 17 gallons of fuel. All right, friends, that's all we have for you this week. Didn't hurt too much filling up with the fuel. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We would like to hear what you have to say about anything and everything, especially travel day and tearing down. Make sure you watch our next video where we're going to be going over our hotspot and we're going to go over Moochdocking essentials. Moochdocking essentials, what you need when you're Moochdocking. We leave our trailer plugged up even when we're not around, so we don't have to unpack or do anything with it. So you're going to want to watch that in the next episode. So until next time, I'm Ricky from the Smalls RV Adventures, and I hope you enjoyed this one.